Hi everyone! Welcome sa channel ko. Ako pala si Janus ng Pinoy Techdad, and kung nakikita nyo, medyo kakaiba yung background natin for today's video dahil medyo golden ang theme natin, and dahil yan dito sa phone na to na golden as well, this one is the vivo Y35. Isa to sa tatlong Vivo phones na gold ang kulay na meron ako na i-feature natin sa channel. Pero again, simulan muna natin with this one, the vivo Y35. So just a quick disclaimer guys, hindi po ito review. Ito lang po yung overview natin para malaman nyo kung ano yung mga kakayahan ng phone na to as well as yung quick unboxing. And speaking of, tara, panoorin muna natin yung pag-unbox ko nitong vivo Y35.
I had a feeling you'd come back and save me from all those lonely nights and heartbreaks. And I feel misplaced without you. Why don't we go back to, why don't we go back to, never wanted to end it like we did. I guess shit happens for a reason, but it's like something feels different from back then. Why don't we go back to, why don't we go back to, honestly I'm open wide. I don't feel like waking up without you by my side. I still see your silhouette. Why don't we go back to, why don't we go.
So there you have it guys, yun yung quick unboxing natin, and alamin natin agad kung magkano yung presyo nitong vivo Y35. So this one will cost 15,000 pesos para sa 8256 na variant. So take note guys, 8GB of RAM and 256GB of storage na agad ang meron dito. So hindi po ito yung basic na 6128. So this one can actually have a RAM extension ng plus 8GB. So that's a total of 16GB of RAM. So meron kang 8GB of real RAM plus virtual RAM na 8GB as well, which I don't think kakailanganin mo dahil sapat na yung 8GB of RAM. But just in case nakapasing kayo sa RAM, it's really nice to know na meron pa kayong extra 8GB of RAM dito sa Y35. Now with that out of the way, tingnan na muna natin yung hardware nito. Simulan natin sa ports. So sa baba, meron pa rin tayong 3.5mm headphone jack, a microphone, a USB-C charging port, and a down-firing speaker. On the right side naman, andyan yung power button natin coupled with the fingerprint scanner, and meron din tayong volume rockers. Sa top side naman, makikita natin yung SIM card slots, dual SIM po, and meron din po itong micro SD card slot. And pwede mo pang extend yung storage mo up to 1TB. Intense! Sa left side po ng phone na to, wala tayong kaganapan, malinis na malinis po. Pagpaliban muna natin yung usapan tungkol sa back panel nito at sa camera module, maya-maya na po muna yan dahil gusto ko muna ibahagi sa inyo yung napakagandang battery capacity as well as yung fast charging nito. So meron tong 5,000 mAh of battery capacity na kayang-kayang mag-last for a whole day or maybe even more depende sa usage mo. And kung sakaling malobat ka na, meron pa tong 44 watts of fast charging na kayang-kayang i-charge yung phone mo from 0 to 100% sa isang oras lang. Susunod naman, usapang performance. Meron tong Snapdragon 680 chipset na kayang-kayang patakbuhin yung Android 12 and FunTouch 12 OS. And although hindi naman minamarket as a hardcore gaming chipset itong Snapdragon 680, para sa mga gamers dyan na gusto pa rin maglaro dito sa vivo Y35, wala pong problema doon dahil kayang-kaya pa rin patakbuhin yung mga games tulad ng Mobile Legends, Call of Duty Mobile, Apex Legends, League of Legends Wild Rift, or kahit yung Genshin Impact, of course with a caveat or a warning na medyo i-adjust nyo sa lowest graphical settings yung Genshin Impact. Pero sa majority ng mga games, wala po kayo makikitang problema dito sa vivo Y35. At syempre pa, para sa casual use, internet browsing, browsing social media, using it for TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, whatever, kayang-kaya po lahat yan ng vivo Y35. At patungkol pa rin sa performance, kung sakaling medyo nahihinaan ka pa sa volume ng down-firing speaker nito, ito po yung first time na nakakita ko na merong 200% boost para sa isang speaker. So maasahan nyo na lalakas palalo yung audio ng vivo Y35 pag sinagad nyo to 200% boost ang volume niya. Okay, so awat na muna tayo sa usapang performance. Next naman yung display nito. So meron tong 6.55-inch Full HD Plus IPS LCD at meron ditong 90Hz refresh rate, so very fluid. And yung kulay niya, although it's not yet an AMOLED, very vibrant naman po yung mga colors na makukuha natin. Yung peak brightness niya, aabot tayo ng 500 nits. Very satisfying mag-browse ng photos as well as watching videos, mapa YouTube man yan or maybe even Netflix. And speaking of Netflix, meron na tong Full HD quality sa Netflix dahil naka Widevine Level 1 na po ito. So panigurado, hindi talaga kayo makukulangan sa display nitong vivo Y35. Okay, so wakas, balikan na natin itong back panel ng vivo Y35. So meron tayong dawn gold colorway and meron ditong black na option. Pero para sa akin, ito talaga yung very attractive, itong gold. So kung makikita nyo in person itong phone na to, it's very simple yet elegant and classy. And then yung body niya, although medyo boxy tingnan, meron siya actually 2.5D na design. So napakaganda niyang hawakan in one hand, whether malaki yung kamay mo or hindi naman gaanong kalakihan. And dagdag pa sa comfort nito, yung gaan ng phone. Now, tingnan naman natin yung camera module nito. So this one, dagdag pa sa elegance ng phone. So meron tayong black camera module and yung trimmings ng camera lens, meron tayong gold finish. Sobrang hindi mo i-expect ito para sa isang phone at this price range. Yung elegance, yung classiness, yung itsura niya. So very trendy yung design niya, but let's not forget na meron itong 50 megapixels na camera, and then yung other lens niya is actually a 2 megapixel bokeh lens, and then meron din tayong 2 megapixel na macro lens. So triple camera setup siya technically, but yung gumagana lang talaga or yung magagamit mo lang talaga is actually dalawa, which is the main lens, the 50 megapixels, as well as a 2 megapixel macro lens. Now, sa front camera naman natin, meron tayong 16 megapixels na selfie cam. Pero para makita nyo talaga yung kakayahan ng cameras itong vivo Y35, ito po yung ilan sa mga samples na nakunan ko habang ginagamit ko tong phone for a short while.
Never wanted to end things like we did. I'm sorry for all those promises I made you that I couldn't keep. But it's like something feels different from back then. Why don't we go back to? Why don't we go back to? Honestly, I'm open wide. I don't feel like waking up without you by my side. I still see your silhouette. Why don't we go back to? Why don't we go back to your better?
So yun po yung quick feature and overview natin dito sa vivo Y35. Again, 15,000 pesos. Lahat po ng links ilalagay ko sa description box. Pero kung sakaling gusto nyo itong bilhin sa physical store, available na rin po ito. And meron po tayong home credit options as well as credit card. Para sa home credit, aabot po hanggang 18 months yung pwede dito sa vivo Y35. So just in case nakapos pa yung budget nyo, i-home credit nyo na. Pero para naman sa mga o-order online, meron po kayong free Dito SIM card as well as a free TWS na Vogard na pwedeng makuha with the vivo Y35. So again, if you guys wanna get one, links are gonna be in the description box. And kung gusto pang matuto tungkol sa tech, meron po akong mga ilalagay na links dyan. Panoorin nyo po. I'm sure marami kayong matututunan. So hanggang sa susunod, ako nga pala ulit si Janus ng Pinoy Techdad. Kita-kita ulit tayo.
Never wanted to end things